Top stories. Prime Minister Dr. Terence Drew is calling for a unified approach to social security reform. ECCB Governor Timothy Antoine is urging greater investment in food and energy security across the region. And the St. Kitts and Nevis Medicinal Cannabis Authority has outlined key advancements in the industry's growth and regulatory development. The details on these stories and more after the break.
Courts is giving you the chance to experience the Caribbean's premier music and arts event, the St. Lucia Jazz and Arts Festival. Every Courts purchase of $2,999 or more from now to April 23rd gives you a chance to win an all-expenses-paid trip for two. To enjoy the music, the flair, and to create unforgettable memories for you and your guests. Don't miss this opportunity. Shop today only at Courts, bringing value home. Conditions apply.
It's something that you can't put into words. A buzz in the air. From the time you wake up, you're ready to go. The freedom, the fantasy, the fete. To know it is to live it and love it. You have to experience it. If you know, you know. Angostura White Oak Rum. New look, same vibes inside.
Hello and welcome to the ZIZ Major Newscast. I am Shaira Flanders. Nationally, Prime Minister Dr. Terence Drew is calling for a unified national approach to social security reform in St. Kitts and Nevis. Speaking at a stakeholders meeting on the state of the Social Security program, Dr. Drew said the system was created to protect workers and must now be strengthened through collective action.
Let us learn from history that having a partisan approach to the reform of social security for all of us is the worst approach that we can have. But history would have taught us that solidarity, even across political lines, would be most important for the well-being of all. And so today, I call on political parties, I call on political leaders to look at the data and information being presented. And let us all decide to not allow social security to become political football, but allow it to be a moment of solidarity for all of us to unite on.
The Prime Minister also reflected on the broader importance of social security to national development and economic stability.
Social security has become the bedrock of our social protection system. A lot of people look forward to 62 and for that call to collect their pension. Social security is reliable here in St. Kitts and Nevis. It has supported our people in times of illness, provided maternity benefits to families, assisted those facing invalidity, and most significantly, ensure that thousands of our elderly citizens receive pensions that allow them to live with dignity and independence.
Dr. Drew reiterated that reform is necessary to address current challenges and ensure the system remains sustainable for future generations.
While the fund remains solvent today, supported by reserves built over decades of careful management, projections indicate that without reform, those reserves could be significantly depleted in the years ahead. You have heard the numbers, and we are reflecting on them. This is the reality that brings us here today.
In other news, Governor of the Eastern Caribbean Central Bank, Timothy Antoine, has identified food and energy security as critical priorities for the region's economic future. He was speaking at the 10th Annual Growth and Resilience Dialogue, where he warned that heavy reliance on imports continues to expose regional economies to global shocks. Antoine said a significant portion of food consumed across the region is imported, costing billions each year and creating a major vulnerability. He called for greater investment in local agriculture, reduced import dependence, and stronger value chains to improve food security.
We import nearly 90% of the food we consume at a cost of more than $2 billion every year. That is not just a food bill, colleagues. It is a vulnerability bill paid every time the world is disrupted. Every external shock, whether supply chain disruption or price hikes, hits our plates and our pockets.
The governor also pointed to energy as a major area of concern, noting that nearly 90% of the region's energy is imported through fossil fuels. He said this dependence leaves countries exposed to global price swings, which drive up costs for electricity, transportation, and food, while adding pressure on government finances. Antoine described the situation as unsustainable and urged a shift to renewable energy sources, including geothermal, wind, and solar.
Technical assessments suggest that there are several gigawatts of geothermal potential and hundreds of megawatts of wind potential across the Eastern Caribbean. Here at the ECCB, a megawatt or 1 megawatt solar plant, which you saw when you drove in this morning, currently saves the bank almost $2 million annually. And I'm immensely proud to confirm that this dialogue, as we speak, is powered by solar PV.
He added that clean energy projects already on the way are delivering millions in savings and called for faster implementation across the region. The dialogue forms part of broader efforts by the ECCB to strengthen productivity and build economic resilience. In other news, on Tuesday, the St. Kitts and Nevis Medicinal Cannabis Authority released its first quarter update, outlining progress in developing the industry. The update detailed steps taken to strengthen regulation of the fledgling industry and support its growth. Officials say the focus remains on building a sustainable and well-managed sector that can contribute to national development. Carla Berridge, Assistant Secretary in the Ministry of Small Business, Entrepreneurship, Cooperatives and the Creative Economy, outlined key developments recorded over the past 3 months. The update forms part of a broader strategy to ensure the medicinal cannabis industry delivers tangible economic and social benefits for the Federation. And after the break, the St. Kitts and Nevis Coast Guard has rescued a distressed fishing vessel and its 3 crew members off Nevis. And SKN has reached an industrial milestone with the production of its first locally manufactured water storage tank. The details after the break.
Swipe your card, live your life. National Bank Life is nice. You can spend it when you want it, how you like, where you like. Swipe your card, live your life. National Bank Life is nice. Home or away, any time of the day. Credit or debit, right in your pocket. The National Bank card, so many benefits. Oh yeah, the choice is yours. Just come and embrace it.
Live your life your way with purchases big or small. Mango, nuts, breadfruit and all.
You can spend it when you want it, how you like, where you like. Swipe your card, live your life. National Bank Life is nice.
At The Cable, we believe in giving back because when our community thrives, we all do. That's why, as a company, we make it our mission to touch the lives of everyone in St. Kitts. We spearheaded the renovation of JNF Hospital lobby to ensure better care for all. The Cable sponsors free Wi-Fi in every community center across St. Kitts, so no one is left behind in an increasingly connected world. We stand with communities through every moment, big or small, in culture, education, youth development, and more. Y a ti también, comunidad latina. Cuenta con nosotros. Estamos con ustedes. And when it comes to customer service, we set the standard. We're just a call, click, or visit away because you matter to us. Join the company that truly cares. The Cable, more than service. We're family. Somos familia. And we're proud to always give more where it matters.
Looking for a new vehicle? Horsford's automotive division has exactly what you need. Reliable performance, modern design, and a team committed to getting you on the road with confidence. From everyday drives to exciting upgrades, quality and service come standard. Ready to refresh your home? Visit Ashley Furniture Home Store at Horsford's. Discover statement pieces, stylish accents, and comfort designed to elevate your space instantly. Planning a project? The Building Center provides premium paints mixed to perfection and expert guidance every step of the way. Bring your ideas to life with ease. Automotive, home style, building essentials, all in one trusted destination. Make it simple. Make it smart. Experience everything Horsford's has to offer today. Try Horsford's first.
Thank you for staying with us. The St. Kitts and Nevis Defense Force Coast Guard has successfully responded to a maritime distress call involving a local fishing vessel. The incident happened on Monday, April 20th, when an alert was received from the Antigua and Barbuda Defense Force Coast Guard at around 1:37 p.m. The vessel, FV Lady Medisha, was reported in distress about 5 nautical miles southeast of Nevis. The Coast Guard responded quickly, located the vessel, and after assessing the situation, towed it safely to Charlestown for inspection and repairs. The 3 persons on board were accounted for and no injuries were reported. Officials say the operation reflects strong regional cooperation and continued commitment to safety at sea. In other news, St. Kitts and Nevis has produced its first locally manufactured 1,000-gallon water storage tank, marking a new milestone in the Federation's industrial development. The tank was produced by Sun Island Clothes Limited, which has expanded its operations into water infrastructure manufacturing. Prime Minister Dr. Terence Drew described the achievement as significant, saying the facility is positioned to meet domestic demand and supply markets across the region. The government says the project forms part of broader efforts to improve water access across the Federation, including new wells, pipeline upgrades, additional storage capacity, and a desalination plant in Basse-Terre. Meanwhile, acting commander of the St. Kitts and Nevis Defense Force, Major Coyote Sutton, says his forces are ready to support the Royal St. Christopher and Nevis Police Force in the fight against crime, but he is clear that the security forces cannot do it alone. On Monday, Major Sutton called on the public to play its part in restoring order to the Federation.
The St. Kitts and Nevis Defense Force remains committed to supporting the efforts of the police, and the commissioner did mention that if you see something, say something. I will also add that if you know something, say something to someone, because the security forces cannot do this by themselves. We need help, and we're reaching out to the public, and the persons that commit these crimes are not coming from space. They are from our communities, and the crimes are not committed in isolation. People know something, please reach out to us and say something. Together we can work collaboratively to ensure that we have a safe and prosperous society.
Major Sutton expressed confidence in the measures being put in place, adding that security strategies are being adapted to meet the evolving nature of criminal activity.
We know that crime is fluid. It changes, things change, the dynamics of crime change. The The strategies that we have are flexible, they are adaptive, and they are applicable to the situations that we have at hand, and they continue to monitor these strategies, evaluate them, and make changes along the way. Because what applied, the strategy applied last year might not apply today, because perhaps there are new players in the field and the dynamics of crime changes every day. So we are also as adaptive and applicable as the dynamics of crime changing.
And coming up in regional news, a police officer is expected to be charged with murder in Trinidad. And St. Vincent's Prime Minister says a controversial bill that seeks to change the country's constitution will not be addressed at this time. The details after this.
Here are your hosts, the ValueMart IGA Blue Tag Special.
Running April 16 to April 29th.
Quaker Captain Crunch cereals, just $13.79. Essential Everyday Fries, just $15.99. Hawaiian Punch drinks, just $16.99. Essential Everyday Stir-Fried Vegetables, $8.99. Charmin Bathroom Tissue Essentials, 6 mega rolls, $23.99.
And now our value deals. Essential Everyday Cooking Oil Sprays, $9.99. Essential Everyday Canned Tomatoes, $4.49. IGR Essential Everyday Salad Dressing, $10.99. Essential Everyday Dish Detergent, $8.99. Soft Soap Liquid Hand Soap, $6.99. Equaline Mouthwash, $17.99. Shell Smart, Shell Value Man, tell them in Spanish.
Sea listo y haga sus compras aquí en
Value Mart.
Hey, shop smart, shop Value Mart. Now loans, cash at the speed of life, so fast you won't believe it. Now loans, cash at the speed of life, right now, right now. If you need cash in a flash with now, no need to fuss, leave it to us. When you need cash in a flash, no need to fuss, leave it to us. Hear me now.
When life throws surprises your way, now's here to help. Whether it's for an urgent bill payment, home improvements, or unexpected health expenses, or even that last-minute holiday trip. With Now, you get cash in a flash, approved in just 24 hours.
Now loans, cash at the speed of life, so fast you won't believe it. Now loans, cash at the speed of life, right now, right now.
A loan product powered by National Bank.
At The Cable, we believe in giving back because when our community thrives, we all do. That's why, as a company, we make it our mission to touch the lives of everyone in St. Kitts. We spearheaded the renovation of JNF Hospital lobby to ensure better care for all. The Cable sponsors free Wi-Fi in every community center across St. Kitts, so no one is left behind in an increasingly connected world. We stand with communities through every moment, big or small, in culture, education, youth development, and more. Y a ti también, comunidad latina. Cuenta con nosotros. Estamos con ustedes. And when it comes to customer service, we set the standard. We're just a call, click, or visit away because you matter to us. Join the company that truly cares. The Cable, more than service. We're family. Somos familia. And we're proud to always give more where it matters.
Thank you for staying with us. Authorities in Trinidad and Tobago have been given instructions to charge a 28-year-old municipal police officer in connection with the murder of a San Fernando Municipal Police Corporal, Anusha Eversley. The instructions were issued by Director of Public Prosecutions, Senior Counsel Roger Gaspard, following a meeting with senior homicide officers and legal officials from the Homicide Bureau, Region 3. The officer is facing charges of murder, robbery with violence, trafficking in firearms, and possession of ammunition. Investigators say the case is linked to the theft of more than 120 firearms from the municipal police armory, with dozens already recovered. Corporal Eversley was found dead at the San Fernando Municipal Police Headquarters early Sunday morning. An autopsy revealed she suffered multiple injuries, including strangulation and stab wounds. Police say multiple suspects are now in custody as investigations continue. In other news, Prime Minister of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Dr. Godwin Friday, has confirmed that controversial proposed constitutional and electoral amendments will not be debated at this time. The Prime Minister made the statement outside Parliament on Tuesday, indicating that the legislation will be delayed for further review. The proposed amendments, which include changes to the Constitution and the Representation of the People Act, have triggered strong public debate. Critics have accused the government of seeking to alter the legal framework in a way that could affect an ongoing court matter involving the Prime Minister and a member of his cabinet. The Prime Minister said the matter will now be referred to a select committee to allow for broader public consultation before any final decisions are made. He maintained that his administration is committed to transparency and public involvement in matters of national significance. And coming up, Taiwan's president has cancelled a planned visit to Africa after alleged pressure from China led to flight permits being revoked. And El Salvador has launched a mass trial involving hundreds of alleged gang members under its state of exception. The details right after this.
Trust in NCI, come to NCI, protect with NCI, only NCI, always here for you, always, NCI is here for you, always, whole life, term life for your peace, healthcare, health plans, no worries, home shield coverage, you're safe, choose NCI to secure your space, life challenges will come your way, but NCI brightens your day, through your life's journey, we're here to stay, NCI will protect you all the way, whole life, term life for your peace, healthcare, health plans, no worries, home shield coverage, you're safe, choose NCI to secure your space, trust in NCI, come to NCI, protect with NCI, only NCI, always here for you, always, NCI is here for you, always.
Welcome back. Taiwan's President Lai Ching-te has postponed a planned visit to Eswatini after several countries along the route denied overflight permission in what Taiwan says is pressure from China. Taiwan's presidential office says clearance was withdrawn by Seychelles, Mauritius, and Madagascar without prior notice, making the trip impossible. The visit had been scheduled for April 22nd to 26th and was set to include talks in Eswatini, Taiwan's only diplomatic ally in Africa. Taiwan has accused Beijing of using its economic and diplomatic influence to block the visit, calling it interference in the affairs of other countries. China has defended the decision, saying support for the One China principle is in line with international law. The incident comes as tensions continue between Beijing and Taipei, with Taiwan now maintaining formal relations with only a handful of countries worldwide. Eswatini has expressed regret over the postponement, but reaffirmed its long-standing ties with Taiwan. Prosecutors in El Salvador have launched a mass trial involving hundreds of alleged members of the MS-13 gang in one of the largest cases of its kind. The trial, now underway in San Salvador, involves nearly 500 defendants accused of serious offenses including homicide, extortion, and arms trafficking. Authorities say the 486 accused are part of a criminal network linked to tens of thousands of crimes over the past decade. The proceedings are being held on the new legal provisions that allow large-scale group trials in organized crime courts. The case forms part of President Nayib Bukele's ongoing crackdown on gangs under a state of emergency that has been in place for 4 years. While officials credit the measures with a sharp drop in homicide rates, human rights groups have raised concerns about due process. They warn that mass trials could limit individual defense rights and undermine the presumption of innocence. More than 90,000 people have been detained since the crackdown began in 2022 as authorities continue their campaign against gang activity. And up next in sports, the Guyana Global Super League has released its 2026 schedule, and LeBron James has led the Lakers to a 2-0 series lead with a strong performance against Houston. Stay with us.
Trust in NCI, come to NCI, protect with NCI, only NCI. Always here for you, always. NCI is here for you, always. Whole life, term life for your peace. Healthcare, health plans, no worries. Home shield coverage, you're safe. Choose NCI to secure your space. Life challenges will come your way, but NCI brightens your day. Through your life's journey, we're here to stay. NCI will protect you all the way. Whole life, term life for your peace. Healthcare, health plans, no worries. Home shield coverage, you're safe. Choose NCI to secure your space. Trust in NCI, come to NCI, protect with NCI, only NCI. Always here for you, always. NCI is here for you, always.
The ExxonMobil Guyana Global Super League has unveiled its full match schedule for the 2026 edition, with action set to get underway at Providence Stadium from July 23rd to August 1st. 5 franchises will compete in the tournament: Guyana Amazon Warriors, Lahore Qalandars, Perth Scorchers, Desert Vipers, and San Francisco Unicorns will all battle it out in a round-robin format before the knockout stage begins. The league phase concludes on July 29th with the top teams advancing. The qualifier between the second and third placed sides is scheduled for July 31st, with the winner advancing to meet the top-ranked team in the championship final on August 1st. Meanwhile, LeBron James shone as the Los Angeles Lakers took charge of the NBA playoff series, while Victor Wembanyama was concussed during a San Antonio defeat. The Lakers were without leading scorers Luka Doncic and Austin Reeves, but 41-year-old James continued to show his class. The 22-time All-Star claimed 28 points, 8 rebounds, and 7 assists to lead the Lakers to a 101-94 win over the Houston Rockets on Tuesday. Fellow veteran Kevin Durant returned for Houston after missing the opening game of the series and scored a team-high 23 points, but turned the ball over 9 times and claimed just 3 points after halftime. The Lakers now lead 2-0 in the first round of the postseason, with the Rockets hosting the next 2 games in the best-of-7 series. And when we come back, we'll have another look at the stories that made the headlines.
Yeah, man. Another day in the books. Well, hello there. She pretty from head to toe, and are you ready to go? Wait there. Whew. Can't afford to slip up, not even in my dreams.
Recapping the top stories, Prime Minister Dr. Terence Drew is calling for a unified approach to social security reform. ECCB Governor Timothy Antoine is urging greater investment in food and energy security across the region. And the St. Kitts and Nevis Medicinal Cannabis Authority has outlined key advancements in the industry's growth and regulatory development. And that brings us to the end of the ZIZ Major Newscast. Thank you so much for joining us. I've been your presenter, Shaira Flanders. Have a good one.